Your person desperately went too far to test you, but you'll. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, listen carefully, for the truth I am about to reveal will awaken your spirit and guide your heart." There are moments in your life when those you love test your patience, your strength, and even your faith. Some go too far, crossing lines that you never imagined they would. Perhaps you feel hurt, confused, and even betrayed. Yet, I am here to tell you this: their actions, no matter how extreme, cannot diminish your worth or your light. You may ask, why would they push me to this point? My child, every soul you encounter carries lessons, challenges, and hidden truths. Some tests are meant to reveal the depth of your love. Others are meant to strengthen your boundaries, to show you how much you deserve respect and honor. The moment you understand this, the fear and confusion begin to dissolve, and clarity takes its place. Know this: your heart has been resilient for a reason. Every tear you have shed, every moment you have felt weak, every instance of doubt, you were being prepared for this very season of revelation. When someone goes too far to test you, it is not the end of your story. It is the turning point where your courage and wisdom begin to shine like never before. There is a spiritual law, my child, that cannot be broken. No one can cross into your soul without your permission. They may try, and they may challenge you, but your spirit remains untouchable. This is why it is vital to stand firm, to trust the guidance I provide, and to know that every action against you will eventually reveal the truth of the person who tests you. Their intentions will no longer be hidden. Some of you may be thinking, I love them so much, but I don't understand why they are doing this. Hear me clearly: love is never meant to harm. True love supports, uplifts, and honors. If your person goes too far, it is not a reflection of your inadequacy. It is a reflection of their struggle to confront their own weaknesses, their own fears, and their own hidden wounds. This is the moment for you to rise above pain and see the situation with eyes of clarity, not judgment. You are stronger than you know. Every trial that comes your way is an opportunity to align closer with your true self, your divine purpose, and the destiny that has been written for you. When they test you, resist the urge to retaliate or beg for understanding. Instead, take a deep breath, call upon me, Archangel Michael, and let divine protection shield your heart. I want you to visualize a light around you, a shield of pure energy, golden and unwavering. With every attack, every word that seeks to wound you, this light grows stronger, reflecting their energy back and protecting your inner peace. You do not need to argue, to fight, or to convince anyone of your truth. Your truth is alive, luminous, and invincible. Sometimes, my child, those who test you will reveal their true colors through their actions. You may notice patterns you ignored before, words you overlooked, or intentions you misread. Do not be afraid of what you see, embrace it. Every revelation is a step toward liberation, a step toward freedom from confusion, and a step toward the peace you deserve. You may feel tempted to compromise, to give in, or to endure suffering silently. I urge you not to. Endurance without awareness is not strength, it is surrender. Strength comes when you set boundaries, when you choose yourself over approval, when you honor your heart even when others fail to understand it. Your destiny is not tied to the actions of another. It is tied to your courage, your faith, and your willingness to walk boldly in the light of your truth. The tests of others are temporary, the wisdom and resilience you gain are eternal. Hold on to this truth, and you will not only survive these trials, you will rise above them. As you continue to navigate this testing period, focus on your inner peace. Begin each day by affirming your worth. I am worthy of respect. I am worthy of love. I am aligned with divine truth. Let these words echo in your heart and soul. They are more than affirmations, they are declarations of your invincibility. And remember, my child, there is a higher plan at work. Every challenge is a stepping stone, every painful encounter is a teacher, and every test is a chance to realign with your highest self. Trust the process. Even when their actions seem unbearable, divine wisdom is unfolding behind the scenes. Finally, I want you to know this: the universe honors those who honor themselves. When you stand firm in your truth, when you protect your energy, when you refuse to be shaken by tests designed to manipulate or hurt you, you send a signal to the universe. You are ready for blessings, for love, for opportunities that match your soul's purpose. No test can stop the flow of what is meant for you. The person who went too far may eventually see their actions for what they truly are. Some will seek forgiveness, some will walk away. But regardless of their choice, your life moves forward, untethered from their drama and aligned with your divine journey. Be patient, my child, and remain steadfast. The light within you is stronger than any darkness cast upon you. The courage you summon today will become the found creation of your spiritual strength tomorrow. Stand tall, protect your heart, and embrace the peace that comes from knowing that no one can diminish your soul. Remember, this is your season of awakening. Do not allow anyone's tests to derail your path. Each challenge is an invitation to reclaim your power, to fortify your boundaries, and to step fully into the life that was always meant for you. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, as you continue on this path, know that clarity will come when you are ready to see the truth without fear." Often, those who test you hope for confusion, for doubt to cloud your judgment, for anger to drive your actions. But when you respond with calm, wisdom, and divine awareness, you shift the energy entirely. You take control of the situation, not through confrontation, but through mastery of your own spirit. There may be moments when your heart feels heavy, and tears may fall without warning. This is not weakness, it is the cleansing of your soul. Every tear washes away attachments that no longer serve your higher purpose. Let them flow freely, knowing that each drop carries with it a release of fear, pain, and misunderstanding. The more you allow this release, the lighter your heart becomes, and the clearer your vision of what is true and what is not. Understand this: not every person who tests you is meant to remain in your life. Some are temporary teachers, some are mirrors reflecting what you need to confront within yourself, and some are crossroads that lead you to new paths. Do not hold on to someone who repeatedly disrespects your boundaries or undermines your peace. Walking away is not failure, it is courage and wisdom combined. You may also notice that these tests awaken dormant strengths within you. Skills of patience, discernment, and emotional resilience rise to the surface. You may discover that you can remain serene even in the presence of chaos, that you can love without attachment, and that you can honor yourself without guilt. These are gifts given to you through the trials, blessings hidden within the challenges. My child, it is crucial to communicate your truth clearly, without anger or fear. Speak from your heart, stating your boundaries and expectations. Sometimes, those who test you are unaware of the impact of their actions. Clear communication can illuminate the truth for them and for yourself. And if they refuse to respect your truth, then you must rise, not in retaliation, but in alignment with the life you are destined to live. Trust in the timing of the universe. Every situation unfolds with perfect divine precision. What seems like chaos today will reveal itself as a lesson tomorrow. You may not understand it now, but your higher self sees the entire tapestry, woven with threads of experience, love, and divine purpose. Allow yourself to surrender to this divine timing, knowing that your spirit is protected at all times. It is also time to release the need for external validation. Your worth is not dependent on anyone's recognition or approval. The love, respect, and honor you seek must first come from within. Stand in front of the mirror, look into your own eyes, and affirm, "I am worthy. I am enough. I am divinely guided." Repeat this until the words resonate in every fiber of your being. Some of you may be struggling with anger or resentment toward the one who went too far. These feelings are natural, but do not allow them to fester. Anger is like a storm within the heart. It can cloud judgment and keep you tethered to someone who no longer serves your growth. Instead, transform your anger into strength. Channel it into actions that elevate your life, that honor your journey, and that protect your energy. Remember that forgiveness does not mean allowing harm to continue. It means freeing yourself from the burden of pain. When you forgive, you release chains that bind you, opening space for joy, peace, and love to flow freely. Forgive, not for their sake, but for your own liberation. In the coming days, you will notice subtle shifts. Doors that were previously closed will begin to open. Opportunities aligned with your soul's purpose will present themselves. People who honor and support your journey will gravitate toward you. This is not coincidence. It is the universe responding to your steadfastness, your courage, and your unwavering commitment to your own truth. Do not be discouraged if progress feels slow. Growth and transformation often happen beneath the surface, in ways you cannot immediately perceive. Trust that every step you take, every boundary you enforce, and every act of self-respect is moving you closer to the life you were always meant to live. Your person who tested you may eventually recognize the boundaries they crossed. Some will seek reconciliation, others will fade from your life, and some will remain as reminders of your strength. Regardless of their choices, you are not defined by their actions. You are defined by how you respond, how you rise above, and how you honor the sacred energy of your heart. Now, focus on cultivating inner peace. Spend time in reflection, meditation, or prayer. Allow the stillness to nurture your spirit, to recharge your soul, and to strengthen your intuition. In quiet moments, you will hear my guidance more clearly, you will sense the subtle shifts in energy, and you will understand which steps to take next. It is also time to reconnect with your passions and joys. Engage in activities that uplift your soul, that make your heart sing, and that bring light into your daily life. When you center yourself in joy, love, and gratitude, no test, no challenge, and no individual can shake your foundation. My child, remember that divine protection surrounds you at all times. Every challenge faced, every test endured, and every trial overcome strengthens the light that resides within you. Stand firm in your power, trust in your divine path, and continue forward with courage and grace. Archangel Michael says, "My child, as you walk through this season of testing, remember that your intuition is a divine compass. Your inner knowing is stronger than any doubt planted by another. When someone goes too far to test you, it is crucial to listen to that quiet voice within that tells you what is right, what is safe, and what honors your soul. Do not ignore it, do not second-guess it, and do not allow confusion to override the clarity that comes from divine guidance. There will be moments when you feel tempted to explain, to justify, or to plead for understanding. Resist this temptation, for explanations are often unnecessary, and pleading diminishes your energy. Stand in your truth silently and firmly, knowing that your presence alone speaks volumes. Your integrity, patience, and dignity are more powerful than any words you could use to defend yourself. My beloved, some tests are designed to expose hidden patterns within yourself as well. You may notice moments where your patience wanes, where old fears resurface, or where self-doubt creeps in. These are not signs of weakness. They are opportunities to strengthen your awareness, to confront internal shadows, and to transform them into wisdom. Every challenge, external or internal, is an invitation to step into a higher version of yourself. It is also time to practice discernment in relationships. Not everyone who comes into your life is meant to stay. Some people are temporary, some are teachers, and some are mirrors showing you what you must release. Observe their actions carefully, rather than their words, for actions always reveal truth. The person who tests you repeatedly may eventually show you whether they respect your boundaries, or whether they are meant to remain in your life at all. Do not fear solitude, my child. Moments of aloneness are sacred opportunities to reconnect with your heart, your dreams, and your divine purpose. In solitude, clarity emerges. In solitude, your energy restores. In solitude, your spirit becomes unshakable. Do not mistake being alone for being abandoned. You are never alone, for I am always by your side, guiding, protecting, and strengthening you. Your heart may carry scars from these tests, and that is understandable. Yet, remember that scars are not marks of defeat, they are badges of resilience, symbols of survival, and evidence of the battles you have overcome. Wear them with pride, for they remind you of your courage and your unwavering spirit. My child, there is a higher law at work, a law of divine justice. The one who goes too far to test you will ultimately face the consequences of their actions, whether through personal growth, realization, or karmic balance. You do not need to control or manipulate this outcome. Your responsibility is to remain in your power, to honor your heart, and to allow the universe to restore balance naturally. It is also important to cultivate forgiveness, not for their sake, but for your liberation. Forgiveness clears the energy around your heart, removes burdens from your soul, and opens space for blessings to flow freely. You can forgive silently, without contact, without explanation, and without compromising your boundaries. This is one of the highest forms of spiritual strength. As you move forward, focus on cultivating joy, gratitude, and self-love. Engage in practices that nourish your soul, meditation, prayer, creative expression, time in nature, or acts of service. When your energy is elevated, negativity cannot take root, and your heart remains protected from unnecessary harm. My child, there will be moments when the tests intensify. You may feel pushed beyond what you thought you could endure. In those moments, take a step back, breathe deeply, and remind yourself, this too is temporary. The trials are designed not to break you, but to reveal your strength, to illuminate your worth, and to prepare you for the blessings that await. You are capable of extraordinary resilience. Even when someone tests you to the extreme, you have the power to remain grounded, centered, and aligned with your truth. This power comes from recognizing your divine identity, honoring your soul, and trusting that every challenge serves a higher purpose. Remember, my beloved, that your person who tested you is not the measure of your value. Their actions are reflections of their own struggles, limitations, and unresolved issues. Your value, your worth, and your destiny are independent of their behavior. Do not allow their actions to define you or dictate your path. You are on a sacred journey of awakening. Every test, every trial, and every challenge is a catalyst for growth. Embrace the lessons, honor your boundaries, and allow your spirit to expand into the fullness of your divine potential. The light within you is unbreakable, and it grows stronger with every trial you overcome. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, it is now time to focus on the strength that lies within your heart." Tests, no matter how painful, are not meant to destroy you, they are meant to awaken you. They awaken your courage, your wisdom, and your ability to stand firm in the face of adversity. When your person goes too far, it is a reflection not of your weakness, but of the lessons that are ready for you to embrace. Do not be fooled by appearances, my child. Sometimes, those who test you appear loving, kind, or remorseful, only to repeat the same patterns over and over. These cycles are not accidental. They are opportunities for you to recognize your own boundaries, to reclaim your power, and to stand in truth without compromise. You may feel an urge to fix the situation, to explain yourself, or to make them understand your pain. Resist this urge. Healing, clarity, and truth emerge not from explanation but from presence, from stillness, and from the unwavering acknowledgement of your worth. When you remain centered, calm, and aligned with your divine energy, you send a message far stronger than any words, that your spirit cannot be shaken, your peace cannot be stolen, and your life cannot be derailed by the actions of another. My child, do not fear setting boundaries. Boundaries are sacred, divine, and necessary for your protection. They are not acts of selfishness, they are acts of self-respect. When you clearly define what you will and will not accept, you protect your energy and honor your soul. Those who truly care for you will respect these boundaries, while those who do not are revealed for who they are. It is also time to release attachment to outcomes. You cannot control how someone behaves, how someone responds, or how someone chooses to act. You can only control your response, your energy, and the choices you make in alignment with your truth. Let go of the need for validation, apology, or reconciliation from those who have tested you. These are not your burdens to carry. As you release control over outcomes, focus instead on cultivating your inner sanctuary, a place of peace, strength, and unwavering light. Visualize it clearly in your mind, a safe space where no harm can reach you, where love flows freely, and where your spirit is untouchable. This sanctuary exists within you at all times. You only need to claim it, strengthen it, and dwell within it. My beloved, know that every test carries a hidden blessing. When someone pushes you too far, they are inadvertently teaching you the power of discernment. You learn to recognize genuine intentions, to see past illusions, and to identify who belongs in your life and who does not. These lessons may be uncomfortable, but they are essential for your spiritual evolution. Do not underestimate your resilience. Even when faced with betrayal, manipulation, or pain, you have within you a source of strength that is infinite. Call upon this strength. Feel it rise from your heart, your mind, and your soul. Let it empower you to respond with clarity, courage, and unwavering faith. My child, there is a sacred rhythm to all things. Just as the sun rises and sets, just as the seasons change, every challenge has its time and every test has its purpose. Trust this rhythm, for it carries you through trials and leads you toward your destiny. Even when you cannot see the outcome, know that the divine plan is unfolding perfectly in your favor. It is also important to surround yourself with positive energy. Seek the company of those who uplift, support, and honor you. Release relationships that drain, diminish, or destabilize your energy. Energy is contagious, and the people you allow close to your heart have a profound impact on your spiritual, emotional, and mental well-being. Protect your inner light fiercely, for it is your guide, your shield, and your power. My child, in the moments of silence, when the world seems heavy and the heart feels weary, remember this: you are never alone. I am here, watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you. The divine realm is aligned in your favor, and every step you take towards self-respect, self-love, and truth is supported by a force far greater than you can imagine. You may feel fear, sadness, or doubt as you navigate these tests, and that is natural. But remember, every emotion is temporary, and every test is surmountable. Ground yourself in your inner truth, anchor yourself in divine guidance, and allow the flow of love, peace, and clarity to guide your actions. As you continue this journey, know that you are being prepared for blessings beyond your imagination. Every trial you endure, every boundary you enforce, and every moment of courage builds a foundation for a life filled with respect, love, and spiritual fulfillment. Do not allow temporary pain to blind you to the extraordinary life that awaits you. Finally, my beloved child, never forget the power of your own light. It cannot be dimmed, it cannot be stolen, and it cannot be defeated. Stand tall, walk forward with faith, and honor the sacred energy of your heart. Every step you take in alignment with your truth strengthens your spirit, attracts divine support, and ensures that those who test you cannot define your path.